Here's a scenario you may run into. We have a chart here with 133 positions and people, 132 under the CEO, and we want to add a new person. We just hired a recruiting coordinator, and we want to add this recruiting coordinator position to the HR group. We will also add the person who we are hiring to fill the position at the same time. That person's name is Jennifer Jones, and she'll have the email address of jj@zengario.com. But when we go to add Jennifer, it says that we are over our limit. It says that we only are allowed to have 150 people, but we already have 250 in our system, and we need to upgrade to add more people. Now, how can this happen if there are only 133 people in our chart? Well, there are a number of ways that this can happen, which we will detail in just a moment. But first, remember that you can still save this position or role in the chart and just mark it as vacant for now, and come back and add the person later. As Organimi does not restrict the number of roles or positions in the chart, it only limits the number of people that you can have based on the plan that you purchased. There are a few scenarios to look at to find people in the system that are not in this chart. You could have more than one chart, and you could have more than just one organization in your account. You could have duplicate people in your talent pool, or you could have unused people in your talent pool. So let's look at these scenarios one at a time. If we go to our account, you'll see that we have two organizations, My Organization and Test Organization. My Organization has two charts and Test Organization has one chart. If we go to My Organization, we can look at the number of people and we see that we have 250 people. So some of these people may be duplicates or some of these people may be unused. For example, if we look at Anna, she is in the main company chart in this role. But if we look at Mohammed here, he is not in any of the charts. So he is actually a person in the organization talent pool, but is not assigned to any position in any of the charts. If we look at Test Organization and the list of people in the talent pool, we see that we have 50 people. Now these look like the same people. So remember that Organimi will not double count people. It will only count unique email addresses. So you can reuse people across organizations. But sometimes, if you don't have email addresses, you can have duplicates in your talent pool. In most cases, it's because you have people who are in your talent pool but are not in any charts. We can use the built-in cleanup tool for just this issue. We click the button here labeled Cleanup, and this will tell us all the members listed below who are not in any of our charts. So just to show this, we can search for Mohammed, and we see that Mohammed Alonso is one of the unused people found by the cleanup tool. We can just delete Mohammed, and when we close this, we will notice that we only have 249 people in our organization. Since we need to get down to 150, we can go back to our cleanup tool again, and we will see all the people here. We could search them and delete people one by one until we got down, or we could just choose all the people and delete them all. The system tells us that we are going to remove 113 people from the talent pool. It says this is irreversible. Of course, we can always re-import the people, but we can't simply undo the deletion. We confirm, and now we have no unassigned people in our account. When we close the window here, we see that we now have 136 people in our organization and are under our limit. We will now go back to our main company chart and into the view here. We can now take this vacant position and we can edit this role and we can add Jennifer Jones's details and save. Of course, we can always quickly add a photo for Jennifer. Now the system allows us to save Jennifer Jones without an issue. And now Jennifer is in our chart. Another thing to remember is that you can always go back to the organization and go directly to the talent pool. And you can add people here. So if I wanted to add Jennifer's brother Jonathan, that would be jj2@zengario.com. We can just save it here, and that will add Jonathan directly to our talent pool. And we see there are now 138 people in the organization. Just to verify the new people, we do a quick search for Jones, and we see Jonathan and Jennifer there. And that is how you use the cleanup tool to help you delete unused people in your talent pools. Finally, if in fact you have used all the people allocated to your account plan and still need to add more, you can simply upgrade your account on the spot to add more people. Pull down the main user menu and click Upgrade Plan. It will show you what your current plan is, and you can just click the slider to step up one notch. It will tell you the price of the upgrade, and it will prorate the remaining time on your current plan and credit that back against the cost of the new plan. And you can pay for the upgrade, which will be effective immediately. Thank you for watching and being an Organimi customer.